Okay, here is system test 4. This time we're going to simulate what my old high school had before I attended. So this is pretty much what my high school had. For the most part, I'll go over each device and try to show you what they had before 2016. So my high school opened in 1995. They didn't have a 4004. They actually had an AM 2020 from Notifier with addressable BGX11Ls like this one right here. This is actually an NBG10L, but it's just representing what they had. For horn strobes, they had this alarm right here. This is my Wheelock EHS EL1 with a surface flush plate that came from my high school. That's how they had it set up. Though they could have used an EHS DL1, which is the beveled version, and it doesn't have the surface version. And they had them every classroom just right above the door. Then the school got expanded in 2005, and they put in a Notifier NFS 640 to expand the AM 2020 to 2 panels. And they put in classic SpectrAlerts and SpectrAlert remote strobes. This is my P1224MC horn strobe. And they put in addressable NBG12LXs. This is my BG12L, just representing what they had. Looks just like it. And then for detectors, this is my new system sensor 2451. Is it a 2451? Yeah, 2451. But they had SDX 551s. In fact, the SDX 551 that I have came from my high school, but it's addressable. This is a conventional, but it looks just like the addressable one. And then for remote strobes on the old system, they had WS1T24s. And how I know that is because I visited the high school when I was a kid, and I remember seeing them, and the SpectrAlerts in some areas. They also put SpectrAlerts everywhere on the original portion of the school where there was a lack of horn or strobe coverage, because originally they only had horn strobes on one end of the hallway and a couple of devices outside the classrooms. They were mostly in the classrooms, but yeah. And I don't know what the coding option was at the high school. I'm assuming it's continuous. So this is going to be doing continuous, and this will be doing its own code 3. So enough chit chat. Let's go ahead and sound the alarm. I'm going to go ahead and put the key in. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and reset that. I don't know why the horn sounds like that. It's just all raspy and it's on NAC 1. I couldn't have possibly done something wrong here. I didn't mess with any of the wiring here, but I don't know, it just sounds weird. I have it wired for audible silence. This is 2-wire. I can't wire it for audible silence, but yeah, that was weird, but go ahead and set detector. Yeah, I don't know. That's strange. All right, now let's turn the BG12 on. You hear that? It's super raspy. I don't know what's going on here with that. That's just strange. Detector is still activated. That activated immediately. So right here where the T is, that's where you put the magnet. Trying to find my keys. I have a whole mess of keys here. So I'll go ahead and make sure everything's reset. I'm not going to test this because it's just a plain switch, but go ahead and reset it. And here we go. I'm not going to test it with smoke because it's the same thing any day, so. Perfect. System's normal, and here we go. Pretty quick, brief system test, but want to wish everyone happy holidays, and yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.